Hey, yo youth, you listen up. You see for me and your people a call down judgment and a ball down blood clot judgment. Andrew Holness blood clot judgment gonna be biggest judgment around here when time it blood clot come on feet to the Obian team when it reach. You tell the people about blood clot prosperity where they a Batmanism ya promote a lesbian for teaching a school boy. Hey boy! You don't know Jamaican bomber clotting go already. You forgot about our culture and roots, youth. Hey boy! It's also blood clot short. Oh. Look into yourself now, Mr. Government. How the fuck you feel come up? Youth. I wonder if you make man already make you take them Batman their money. If you come legalize Batism for I man. Youths them around here. You know what I mean? Responsible of the blood clot futuristic youth them. And for not be with them good, make us shoot all on the.
How is it that the government has say them come for weed out corruption? Weed out which corruption? What corruption them are weed out? Them know if you find the youth them at Spanish Town. Yeah, them know if you find them. But the man who them a drink liquor with and a ha with them no know nothing. How them can get rid of them people there. See them find bully per gun the other day. In a less than a week, I think them find about 40 or 50, 90 gun or something like that with no bullet. You think say some little guy I bring that in here. A contacts do that, you know. Contacts. And I bet you any money. So the man who responsible for that, him have one of them house in a one of them high-rise building there with security guard at the gate. And sometimes you go to see two politicians go check him.
Well, Macamo coming here, man. The last time you see you at DC, you put on a show at DC, man, at the 80s. And me stand up at the door, man, and you come out there and say, what me not going? Because me that rate town when you live up there, man, and you used to live in front of Coxton Studio at Bedford Road, and you carry me in a show. Me and me woman, man, that was a great, you can't forget that, my brethren.
Not from in the 80s?
Yes, man, at the 80s, wow. Man, I live in New York, and I live at DC for a minute, and I passed through, and you have a show downtown, down at Washington, downtown Washington, the man. And you know, but every time you hear upon you a long time, I try to link you and can't come to you, know, brethren.
So how you link me now?
Well, finally, me just hold on to the patient and finally wait till all the commercial and come through that time, yeah.
So where you live now?
Well, me live down in Alexandria right now, man. A place called Amadale. Over in Alexandria right now.
That a St. Anne?
Yeah, man, a St. Anne's, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm a man who needs some help from you, know, Muta. I'm an artist. I'm a painter, right?
What kind of help? Tell me.
Right now, I'm a painter. I paint portraits and them things there, but right now, I'm not enough fun to buy paint and brush and them things there.
Okay.
So, I want to know if it's possible that, you know, to use a man at the panel and know the people and surrounding and things, if it's possible that it could have helped me with them materially.
Well, you talk about it now, so I don't know if anybody I hear you still, but...
Well, that would have great. That's great because I want to bring my work to light, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you sell them? You sell them on the hard course?
Eh?
You sell your painting them on the hard course?
No, right now, since I come, I don't have no money to buy the material.
Since you come from foreign?
Eh?
Since you come from which part? Since you come from foreign?
Yes, since I come from foreign in a 2022.
So where them do dip you?
2022, my funds now come together for.
May I ask if I dip you, why you don't have no money when you come down here?
Well, yes, man. Them take all away me they have and thing. Yeah, man. You know.
So how long are they there foreign?
Well, we spend about 40 years up there, man.
You serious?
And going to hell for about 35 and so.
This is the #1 thing I wish I had when I first started writing research papers. I found Jenny AI, and this has been a game changer when it comes to researching and writing high quality papers in record time. It's an AI powered assistant that helps me by auto-completing parts of my writing so that I can avoid things like writer's block. But it also gives you the ability to chat with your lecture notes or other research papers while doing research so that you can naturally ask questions and have it answer your thoughts with real data from the places you care about the most. And there's so many other features, everything from paraphrasing, building you outlines, and even just adapting to your specific writing style so that every piece is unique to you. You can get your entire writing done in half the time with Jenny's smart suggestions and research tools. And the best thing is, you still maintain control. It's an assistant, not a replacement. You can even sign up for a free account right now, so if you want to write, cite, and edit with ease, give Jenny AI a try right now.
When I held for about 35 and so.
You know, that's seriously. You there America for 40 years, I spent 35 years in a prison.
Yes, man. It's something we don't know about.
What, murder? Tell me what? Tell me.
Yes, man. But, yeah. Something
So the man who did the murder get where you gone to prison for 35 years?
Huh?
The man who did the killing get where you go to 35 years for him?
The man where do the incident, them all know in that street, but Mr. Man just hold my mouth and do mine and go through. Because just I know everything.
35 years?
Yes, man. I know no joke.
And when you done, them just send you out?
And take everything we made up.
So where did you have? You did have house and land and all them something there?
You know, they look jugs money where me a juggle, man, and bank account and them something there.
Yeah, so what I'm telling your lady where you used to live with?
Well, she run off my one with the thing, cause me not dead. She was gone with it. With
She
where she have,
so you never had no picnic?
Yeah, well, in that town now, me I try finding man, me born a Port Royal and thing, and due to the lack of communication and a whole lot of things, you know?
Wow.
So me there I know and that I come up.
So tell me something now. You did have prison for 35 years. So when you come out at the same time, them dip you are... You did
Well, you have to go to another process, like the immigration process, man.
Okay.
So that's for another year or that, sometimes it's all 3 years, it's made a fight. And then I fight and last again. And, you know, that was in Obama time and them way there.
Oh, right. Enough time for the prison of foreign man, 35 years.
And then the thing is like, you have all people out there where you just broke all 40 cents out and send a little money come and say, hold that. And when you come, that gone. And, you know, the bottom line is, you know, make them go on because as the next hell them want, them want to go. So you just overlook that and still survive on the land, yeah.
So how much your old is now?
Right now, me October come here 72, brother. Yeah, man. 1953, you know?
Yeah. Same time, man.
Yeah, man. Me used to remember you good man. You used to come up in front of Cactus Studio, man. Me used to live up there, so from Bedford Road, man. And that's when I meet you the first time, you know. And then me in a Raytown and you come through down there and, you know, and
used to live at Raytown. That's before me go know about Caxton, though. Me used to live at Raytown.
Yeah, but you pass through a man to Muta that and, you know.
You mean when I'm at Raytown session that you talk about?
Yes, in the early 70s there.
In the 70s?
Yeah, man, late 70s, early 80s, man. Yeah.
So tell me something now. How much you paint them cars when you want to buy?
Well, you're happy now. You have a list, you have a company. Right now, you have a place in a town.
Hold on. You have to call me back, you know, because we're up on the news. We're up on the news. Call me back, yeah?
All right, sir.
Call me back, all right.
Give thanks.
Yeah, news time now. News time.
Hillcrest Avenue in December last year. He is a 39-year-old, Terrian Gordon, otherwise called Quincy, of Harbour Road, Rockford, Kingston, for a ceasefire between the two nations after more than...
So we decided we're going to go in our cup. When you hear Jabba say, Ratty, you remember that tune there? Maybe you can't remember where you was when you hear the tune first. And as we say, we will take phone call. Yes, we will take phone call.
My phone number, me want to reach Marcia Griffith and Rita Marley. Them people that know me from, we were at 12 Tribe, used to go at 12 Tribe headquarters and things.
Marcia Griffith used to go at 12 Tribe?
Eh?
Marcia Griffith never used to go at 12 Tribe.
Marcia Griffith, man, and Rita Marley and all them people, man. The 12 Tribe member, Bob Marley and the whole away.
No, wait, no, man. Me used to join it too, you know.
Eh?
Me used to join a 12 Tribe, you know, went from Federation.
Me remember, but me want to reach him because right now, me want to see if me can come up with my painting work, because I'm an abstract artist, you know.
Yeah, I did ask you before the thing them start, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of paint you want to get?
Well, like oil paint. Well, right now, them have some oil paint where them selling a tube like toothpaste.
Oh, them
you know what I'm saying? So we can get them paint there and brush, all different sizes of brush from 1/8,
how much for the tube of paint there? How much the tube of paint?
Well, I don't know exactly, you know, but right now, I try link a place in a Kingston there where them sell all kind of different paint.
Place in a Kingston sell art paint thing.
Well, they want to name Screen Art Supply.
Yeah, but so you don't know how much of the paint?
Well, I don't know exactly how much for one paint because...
No, well, you have to go find out how much of the paint.
All right, you have no Muta. Me not try to go through the ministry.
No, not tell me what you try to do because you call Rita Marley, Marcia Griffiths. You call me, that means you want to help you with the paint. Not tell me about the ministry.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah,
because like that.
So, if you go find out how much of the paint.
All right, you have to know, me have a list all of the paint there when I try to get on brushes and canvas and them thing there.
Are you going to write it down?
You may have it print out, man. How me could have faxed it to you?
No, fax? I like to tell you nobody say about fax. I like to tell you nobody say fax.
Well, I mean
man
fax.
gone away for 35 years, Muta.
No, me know. I like to tell you don't hear about fax.
Well, I mean, send it to you. What that mean? No disrespect, you know.
No, I don't disrespect, man. Just that a long time, hear nobody say fact.
All right. But so me could have sent it to you and thing.
Yeah, me try to figure out now. All right, here I know. Tell whosoever you call a while ago for the IRFM. Tell them to give me number.
All right, may I take the number?
All right.
You want my number, Bridget?
No, she ain't say I'm going to take your number.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Shane. Mr. Shane.
Just tell him the number, man.
No, man, may I have it, man. May I have it?
All right, we have the number.
Just love, man. But I love the help, Bridget. Still last year, I know.
All right, sir. Yeah?
Yes, sir. And you won't time in. I love the program, you know.
Yeah.
You and Sister Kabuka Sunday morning and Shane and all them, man. And me really want to catch like Mark tomorrow, but every time me late, you know, we can't catch.
Mark or Matrix? Matrix in my name, Matrix.
Yeah, you know, me want to catch a look Friday morning grab bag.
Oh, them Sunday attack. I'm Mark. All right, I know who you attack. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not easy, but give thanks, Muta, for communicate. I love that.
All right, sir. All right.
Much love and respect. Drive safe here, sir, because it's mystic out there, yeah?
Me not drive one over. I'm yard me there.
All right. That's even love. Only for love and respect.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I can't hear you.
Greetings, Mutabaruka. Professor, how are you, sir?
I'm okay, man.
Yeah, man, Stephen Razor, man, I true. You say you take some calls. Make me put in a thing.
Yeah, man,
I know how long
good.
you have with you.
That is good. Put it in now.
Yeah, man. Are you bridging, you know? Are the engineer bridging, you know? Conscious engineer. I'm a call from foreign, so I don't know how much time.
Conscious engineer from which part I know you're from?
No, I'm calling once in a while.
So you say you're the engineer. How am I going to know which engineer?
Well, me I contract engineer, so you're going to know who know.
All right, go on talk then.
Yeah, so, me I do renewable energy engineering. So, me I call you from foreign. I call you maybe 3 or 4 times several years ago. So, you're my brethren still. You may have enough respect for you. You're a professor and me I do this thing long time and, you're putting some good works and we just want to pick you up and today I'm even, me there in New York, I'm even calling for a radio station because you did say some important things last night when it comes to Africa and certain things. And
Abraham,
we should look for.
The lady that talk.
Yeah, man, I really respect that, the ambassador lady, and we for really view things, because in America right now, because they are foreign, and them kind of in a stage where them now focus or them scared. I mean, I don't know what to say. If them in a panic or whatever.
Who's scared?
No, in America, they kind of, because everything get bad now, because the Department of Education now, them dismantle certain things for the youth,
everything,
and a whole heap of things. Yeah, a whole heap of things are cancelled, and people don't really know how things are going to affect them, whether, social security and certain things, and the veteran, and all these kind of things.
What about demonstration are going? Demonstration like worries.
Yeah, but Muta, Shane, take my number because I want to talk to you on some tech side. But what I want to tell you still is that, you see, it's like Jamaica with the two-headed dragon and the beast, them, the divide and conquer. Because even as an engineer, we are working on some good things, and I have a whole heap of brethren where they are African, South America, so young.
Tell me what I work on.
All right, so me to talk to you already. So agriculture, technology, how we can do certain things. So listen to me, That's why you need to call me. Because Jamaica have whole heap of energy. But you see the thing, Muta, is not even though I'm an engineer, I can shoot.
Hello? Are we going to lock off? Spanish town, prison over the rock. Yes, EL.
Yeah.
Blessed man.
Blessed, good evening.
Yeah, man, talk, man. You have 4 minutes.
Yeah, man. Donovan from Spanish Town.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the question me there asked. We like your program,
All right, give thanks.
Yeah, man. Ready to move for higher, And I say if the government them know cut up land for small income earner.
If them cut up land for small income earner, I don't know if the government has sell no land.
Yeah, like
how they sell them friend land, but I don't know about them a cut up land for small income earner. I don't know about that. Them tell them a build house for small income earner, but I don't know about cut up the land.
Right, but you can't afford the house that them a build, man.
And that me say too.
So may I say if them would have find a space now and say cut up couple land and, that would have more people.
Yeah, give the people them some land.
Right, and we could have, save and buy 2 block and,
Yeah. But if you go buy 2 block, you got need 2 more block.
A dozen block,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it have better.
6 or 1.5 dozen of the other, because if you have the land, you have to build a house on it.
Right.
You're going to need to buy things to build the house on.
Yeah, but the upcome money for where they want right now, we can't find it.
Yeah, can't find it. Yeah.
When a man hustle thing now, you could have buy all 1, 2, 3 bag of cement, do a thing.
And go and juku it.
Right. Put up a 1 room, chuku, put the kitchen in there, and
Yeah, maybe that them afraid that say you go juku it and it look like some broke down place. Not pleasing to the eye.
Yeah.
Maybe that them no want not pleasing to the eye, you gotta put up 2 block and 2 zinc. So.
No, even when you get house, you can't do nothing, you can't change it.
How much for them house they do? Look back so. Mrs. them have some on the highway there. How much them must sell them?
Right, where at March Pen Road at all?
Yeah, the little box house, yeah, like.
At 8 million.
Eh? 8 million.
And as I say, how much is box?
Yeah. But you can't do nothing at them out there. Because they don't them so close up. If you're a woman in the house and do anything, man, just look through the window and see everything where you do.
You know, you say nothing, because as I step off your bed in a bathroom, step off your bed in a kitchen.
Yeah.
You're rough, man, you're rough.
Let them want to hold on panel. I don't know, your house need that, you know. If
No,
something
man,
happen, go back to them, you know.
None of you, man, until, you know, if they
All
want
when you
to
dead, I know yours. All when you dead, I know yours, man. Trust me. You think a joke. All when you dead, I know your house. You pay the money and then when you're there, you know. I don't know why my fear take picture every time I'll give you them have the key. Like I give the house. I don't give the house.
I don't know your one.
Yeah, some little photo apply thing where him can come back and say, see there. Someone
you know, and a man say one year, it's like a man wait for 10 years and it's like they can't bother if you wait no more, then just call him in one side and say, here we go on. I'll give you something now. Come in.
Yeah. Hold on, I could take a break, yeah. I could take a break. The virgin still there?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man. I say, you know, give me a question, because I can't say, you know.
Give you the question. I don't mean, give you the question.
Because you said that's not a question for you.
They know you will give me an answer. If I
No, master, man. I can't give, man. That's my son, man, you know.
I know business where it is. I don't know how that will work. I don't know how that will work.
All right. If you don't
Where the hold on the Shane?
No, them have to call in.
All right, Shane. Big up.
You know, you're a big G, you know.
No, too many on the line. I'm here, you question, you know, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up the call again, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Somebody go down and call in already.
Well, I'm tell you, hang up now and call back quick
no,
before.
Man. For me, matter more important, man.
All right.
Yeah, me that say me I wasn't just from 2007 to 2016, you know. Yeah, and then right now, me in one position, me can't show wasn't just again. Only energy can contribute to right now.
Why you can't show it again?
No, because my income get weak.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, you know, they standard way. But then for your housing and tax and...
Okay.
Yeah, so only thing we can contribute to now are the NIS. Okay. Where that system there for you sitting there or when you can't work no more then.
Yeah, so how you get the house now?
At that no. Me's a juggler.
Where you juggle? Ganja? Where you juggle?
Furniture making.
You have to furniture.
But,
yeah.
I want to say a thing quick to the brethren.
Yeah.
Him say him did stop through the NHT from 2016.
Yeah, me hear it.
But yeah, say because the salary and rate and things, so I guess you that earn a salary where did that come out of your salary and I go to them.
Right,
yeah.
right.
So even now, as you are do your own little work and thing, you can go to them, you know. Go down to the office and go talk to them. Because you can make your own self-contribution and them can help you sort that out.
I don't know.
As to how you can do that and get back into the system.
Well, as I say, me in a system, you know, but them I say, only thing me can contribute to know the NIS based on what me tell them what me make.
Okay.
Oh, your earnings too small.
Right.
Self-employed, okay.
Yeah, because I remember saying every day people come to you for franchise. Yeah. So me in a system, man. Because right now, in March, what day me go file and, as me say, you know, reach a standard for that. For them pull all just money again.
So what is your next move now?
And that's why me there every day, me, all that, what they want to call if save no space there, as me say, where you know, we can get a piece of land. Because that alone we can depend on right now.
Well, I don't know. Which part you there? Which parish you there?
They are St. Catherine and stuff. Fairview, Walks Road.
I don't know nothing about them things there, no, Virgin. Just not to get land, I don't know. The only thing you know is you can go capture peace. You think a joke, you laugh.
Yeah.
Well, Jamaica capture land, you know.
Yeah, man, as a artist can say, you know.
Yeah, so you have land right now where many people don't even know so them landed about the place.
Real.
Government now go use them land. You have some land where government are look on seriously, you know, but you have some now where them say, "Chow,
Them put aside.
no hotel can't build this so."
Yeah.
Why now go build up a 10-story building right there so?
And that's not attractive, you know. We know them type of way there.
Yeah, so me not tell you if you got thief for land, you know, me just say capture it, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because we need land to put out. Watch a man. When you drive go Mobile or St. Catherine,
Yeah.
and you see the amount of land where they there.
Whole for land, man.
And nobody know depend it.
Holy Bagwalk, Linstead, whole of them.
Man, land like land.
Manig, everywhere we are talking about. Everywhere.
So it's like the people them need some land, Rasta. Me don't know.
And as me say, them are clear land and I put up some more where me I tell you we can't
Massive
afford.
concrete and steel and all them really, so.
Yeah, man, can't afford.
So that me I go say, you know, me I tell the truth, that me I go say, believe you me.
Yeah, man. My respect for that, man. And,
No,
you know,
me don't know.
that's the chance to the eye, you know.
I want to take them chance about.
Yeah, we have.
That say, because too much land about when I use and people want place to live. You understand?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. All right, so give thanks. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Big up and go on the program. Big up Shane, you know.
Yeah, all right, sir.
All right, big up.
As I say Shane, we have to go back to Shane now. Let's add them again. Shane, where that say now?
All right, so the brethren we had talked today a while ago, and him a talk about the NHT thing. It's like him say something where it a puzzle me because me don't know if it works so or if it goes so or how it go. And would I probably love to hear from somebody from the NHT who in the authority there or the position there to be able to can explain it to it. Because
being upstairs there?
Yes. So the brethren has said that him used to make contributions, which we know say, you know, you all can make contribution, whether through your salary or, you know, you make your own voluntary contribution as a self-employed person. So as it is, you know, he must say him self-employed based on what he must say. But he must say that him salary not up to the level for him to be able to make contributions. But me no know if that is so, because if that is so, then that would mean say that a one who earns certain level of salary or below a certain level of salary, then them not have no opportunity nor no option
get a house.
Get a house or own a piece of land or nothing. And me no know if nothing could have go so. So I don't know too if he might mix it up with the fact that what I know is that people who earn below a certain amount of money, and if you get the loan there from the NHT, you pay back that loan at 0% interest. So I don't know if it is that he might confuse or he might mix up, but it sounds a way to me that you can't make a contribution to the NHT because your salary too low. That not sound right to me. Every and anybody supposed to be able to contribute, whether through your salary or through voluntary contributions based on how much you earn.
Well, tell Vivian to call somebody from them now.
All right.
And make we get it straight before the program done.
Yeah, man.
I hope she's here. Yeah.
All right.
You know, all right, when me a youth, you know, I'm a travel Jamaica all over the place. I see some land like land. And 40, 50 years ago, you see these lands spread across Jamaica. And 50 years after, you still see the same land with nothing upon it. The land there, just sit down there. From you born, come on the land, you see the land them there. No house, no built upon it. No cow, no there upon it, nothing. It's just land. Now, may I ask the question, why is it that so much people do have no land to build no house pan? And there's land there for 50, 60, maybe 100 years, no touch. No touch. I mean, everybody in Jamaica know land where them barn come see them land there. Just there they saw. And when them grow big man, so you can talk about some land where you used to go a river, go beard, and you go pick all mango and ackee upon them land there. And then you grow whole man, you turn whole man and look. And the same land them there, the same ackee tree them, the same apple them, the same breadfruit them. Nobody not touch the land. You know, see nothing cut out like say, you know, them a cut grass or chop grass for do nothing with the land. The land just dead there. So why is it that people can't have nowhere to live when so much land in Jamaica is untouched? And they want to say government land, they know themselves people are the government. If you are the government, oh, you can't go upon them land there. Go find somewhere to live, to develop yourself upon the land. Why is it that the land have to just stay there? It come like a cruel thing. Because during slavery time, you know, during slavery time, when them say them free the slave them free the slave them just like that, you know. And you can't go upon none of the land them, you know, because you're a mass storm land, a mass gym land, back a mass own the land. So when them let you go, where you go do? Sometimes you get let go with all your little family. You go run up and look all over Jamaica and catch on that tree and all them something there. And if you build anything upon it, them shoot you. Because the next man I go say you're a runaway slave. And them shoot you. So what them want the majority of African people do in Jamaica, the landless, what them want you do when you get let go in a place where it's owned by the Queen or the King of England and is overseen by the Governor General and in Parliament people them there. What the normal man or woman must do when you grow up, come see them landed, not using at all. It's unfair. It's unfair. You come and you see the land them not using for years. Or you pick the grow up and a pass the same land. And nobody know upon the land, not even cow. Yet you see people coming from foreign. People coming from foreign and all of a sudden you see land a bulldoze out, dirt a move, and then little more you see steel and concrete put on in the ground. And then all of a sudden you see house a build, concrete and steel, just a build so. And that you can't go near that. The normal people can't go near that. Where them want the people them to do? It's so much land in Jamaica that is not being used. You have land right now, we're in Jamaica. We can hold all 100, 200 family on the land. You have people who take the chance and go build them house. Some people will put up concrete house on them land there. And you see them sprinkle all over the island, some little place. You see, you drive out on the highway, you see a little concrete out there, so. And then long after you don't see no house. And then you see a little wooden house there, so. And long after you drive, you see, you don't see no house. Some people take a chance. More than likely, them people that take the chance and them live there, and them picnic grow up there, and them picnic Ghana foreign now, and them grand picnic live there, and the father dead, and the picnic come control the house. Nobody no come to them and say nothing about the land. It's a terrible thing.
And then you have the unfortunate case, them Muta, where them come and bulldoze where they dead.
Bulldozer your house,
after you dead for all 110 or 120 years.
And them bulldozer that they long after them not do nothing to it, you know. It's like a bad mind thing, you know. Them say weird. Them not say a government land, whatever build up thing, and bulldoze the whole of your things. Mash up everything where you pay, you earn a little money off of your coconut jelly and so to dress and them something there. And then come and bulldoze it and say, this a government land. When them know, say, it's seldom I said one little guy around the corner of the land. And I ease off money off of them. Corruption.
Yeah, man, it helps to facilitate the corruption, the Muta, because you have the Commissioner of Lands and you have the National Land Agency. And between them two set a body there, authority there. Them should be able to can identify and show way and tell way as people in a Jamaica where the crown land area them or the government land area them, and as the Virgin say, yeah man, for people like all him who in a certain situation.
Can build up get two black and put up this until it can done.
Yeah man, yes man.
It's a wicked thing, man.
But them want it for them friend because
them
we see all over St. Thomas where we'd have some holy pa cane land and all them thing there. And we hear say one man just come and own up how much 1,000 acre it.
One man. Them a build house. The serious thing. $500,000 US. Them a build place over there where cost $500,000 US. I know nobody will live at St. Thomas. Them a build that far. But the land where them a build it pan is owned by the people. And them do them little tricks and trading and this thing, you know. And that's why it's a war. War is a serious thing, you know. Because if you examine how war going on, a land, nearly every war we fight in the earth was fought over land, you know. Nearly every war, you name the war them. And even now, you see this guy named Trump, he might try to take away land because the mineral resources, Ukraine he mentioned, Greenland he mentioned. All the hear talk about, you know, is the mineral resources in these land where he can annex the country and take away the country and say, boy, right now, him colonize it because he is a neo-colonialist. Now, how we in Jamaica, I look on land all our life. All our life. We are look on land. And nobody, not even cow go up on them land there. I mean, no man, if man want a house, man build a house anywhere. Give him the resources and the thing. And the mindset, him build a house anywhere. That's why some man build a house pan even in a riverbed. People have built a house in a riverbed. And on the edge of the river, when rain come, it wash with the dirt and broke down the house. This is what them force the people them to do. Force them to do it.
Muta.
Yes.
And may I remind you again, so we are come up to the period of time that we call Bad Friday.
Yes.
Another same land issue there.
Land issue with Rudolph.
Yes, man.
Rudolph plant food on the land.
In a coral garden from back in the
And nobody never depend on the land, you know. The land there, you know. Even if it's the next man land. If man a plant him food on it and them come there and say, him must move because of no film land. And him say, him nah take out the food them. Him nah.
And Rasta get kill and massacre.
Mash up for the land. For land. You name the war them, the big war them are fighting on earth, yeah. And see if you know to say the land them that fight over. Even right now the Ukraine. Russia say Ukraine and Russia, you know. So he want to annex the whole country and say, no, Ukraine and Russia. And the people might say, no, I don't say it go. Now this guy at Trump now him come and say, he want to annex Canada. And I say, he want Canada be the 51st state. And them I said, no, it can't work that way. Then them go Greenland. Him a Greenland. China talk about Taiwan and Hong Kong and Tibet. That is land. And all of them land there. All you hear them talk about America, this and America, that. America, the people them who control America right now, a thief, them four parents thief the land. Thief it. From the Native American, them call them Native American. Them don't like call themselves Native American. Them thief the land. Watch a man. I mentioned it last night, and it's years I tell the people, I don't know if anybody believes me. But I know what I say, and it's true me I talk about. Manhattan was sold for $24. You know what Manhattan is? Manhattan is one of the biggest trading business places in the Western world. Manhattan. Manhattan is joined by a bridge to the land, to the bigger land. It's bridge them build and connect Manhattan to the land. But Manhattan is an island. Them take it away from the Native American, $24. Scheme and scheme and scheme and scheme. That is a historical thing we're happening in history. And then them come now and I tell the native, them say, watch a man, we're going to give you better land. Guess what about the people them? In a desert, in a Arizona, places in a Texas. When you go amongst all the Hopi and the Supai Indian them, which we God amongst them, the land where them have can't even plant nothing. Them have to come off of the land and go somewhere to go either plant or go buy food. And I feed them land, White people come there and take away the land from them. Kill them off, wipe them out, take away the land. Just like how them go to Africa, South Africa. 70% of the land in South Africa is white people own it. And them is almost 7% of the population. So land is not a joke thing. Land is the sustenance of a people and the way of life of a people. The land is a cultural manifestation of who the people is and who them are. So when a man talk about land and then put a little house on top of the land and say, see there, him give a key. And him say, that is it. No. We should not jump up and jive because you see, when you don't have nothing, you know, and a little bit of something coming on, your face says, whole heap of thing that.
All right, Muta.
Yes.
Yes, man. So Vivian do a little work and get back to it. And so she give me some information here. So she spoke with NHT acting manager, loan portfolio manager, and he said persons who earn below the minimum wage are not eligible to contribute to NHT.
So the youth right then?
So I'm right. And we know minimum wage are around about $15,000.
Yeah, so even if you did work with a company and then after now you can't get no job, you go sell coconut, your salt.
If your earnings now up to $15,000 a week.
Yeah.
And him also said that the listener can take him documents and thing and just visit a NHT branch and speak with somebody in the compliance department for further advice.
Yeah, advice. And advice the brother wants. The brother wants to go build a house for a piece of land.
I never know that neither. Say if you earn below the minimum wage, you're not eligible to contribute to NHT.
Yeah.
Jaja.
That is where that for sure the thing get that for sure. But the thing worse than what we are saying now. It's worse than what we are talking about just so. You know see? That's why the idea of capture land is not something far-fetched. Because as I said before, if me at my age right now, and me a pass land where from me a pass the land, them never see nothing pan the land they get more than tree a grow and bush a grow. And after years and years of me a pass the land, them not see nothing there. Why somebody can't go there, go say the land, chop out the land, bush, and build up a little thing there until him can afford a better thing. You know? A whole heap of people say, I roam the street at night, you know. Them really don't know where to go, you know. How much I never go down a Church Street yet at night time? Right down below Barry Street there. How much I never go down there? To see where I go on. Or a Peters Lane. How much I never go to Peters Lane downtown. And see the amount of people were laid down upon the dirt, upon the concrete, sorry. Now have nothing to cover. Some of them are covered with a cardboard. In this modern time in Jamaica, we have that go on. And Jamaica is a big country. You know, see it. When you drive go down there at night, man, the people them line up. Line up on the road. Not have nowhere to sleep. And you say, it's supposed when rain fall, where them people they do rasta. Where people where them rain they do. I don't know, mad, some of them mad, you know. Some people are saying just because you walk up and down on road, you're mad, you know. No go so, you know. All the things set. All the things set. And it's set away where you will continue to have those kind of things because when them talk about them free the slave them make the slave them go lay down on roadside and corner because them don't have no land. That is really what it is all about. You don't have no land to go nowhere because all of the land was owned by Bakra Massa. And Bakra Massa at this time is the king of England, the governor general, and him people them were in the house. And them a bob and weave and a scheme and a buy out the little land them piece by piece for them little inheritance for them family. That's when them can't get no more vote or them can't get for thief no more money or for the little money where them get for fix road and all them something there. Them can't say them a piece of land. So they buy all 500 acre, 1,000 acre, all them something there. And then when them say them have how much acre land, some white boy just come down and just say, man, I want to build a hotel. And they say, all right, I can drive you to St. Thomas. And drive you go down to St. Thomas and say, oh my God, man, it's a beautiful land, man. I can see the beach from here. And them say, yes, okay. Well, we're going to sell it by the acre or the square feet. And right away, him turn millionaire more than any money we ever get during my politician life. And white boy just gone with that and just lock off all the beach and you can't get to go up on the beach again. Because white boy control the beach now. And if you ever see you up on the beach, them send security after you. And if you start resist them, they'll shoot you. And you hear some man get shot on the beach. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing.
Make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Stick to it. Pay on time. The time by the NHD is...
Yeah, the time is 2 minutes past 4 o'clock. Mortgage. that advertisement there. I don't know if she'll put it on the lyric.
No, man, me say, hey, it couldn't be at the better spot, Muta. Yeah, man.
No.
At the timely.
No, at the time, boy, I tell you. No, but... No, man, I mean, we're not people, black people, we're not serious problem, you know. We're not serious. That's why crime and thing now, it now got done, you know, and maybe you will have less murders, but like all them thief, you see in bold money, after the youth have the money that save up for him old age and for him family and maybe him friend them too. And the Prime Minister did have money in the same bank, and months before he move out that, like it's a inside tip him get. And may we continue to think that, because nothing is coincidental. I don't believe in coincidence. And the man works so hard for money. And then now him have to sit down every day. Because I know say, Usain Bolt sit down on it. Sometimes sit down on all in veranda and sit down in all a plane. And them I think about the money. And that does them put the man in there. So the man works so hard for him one. certain things now go stop in Jamaica. Certain things now go stop, man. Because where you can listen to crime, the criminal activities, they might feed it more with criminal activities. And the guys, them who are cause the criminal activities, is not caught because they are legitimate in the society. Them legitimize themselves with them suit, them coat and tie and jacket, Italian dress, Italian shoes, and them nice linen coat, pants and shirt and all these things, and driving your car because them get the car because them is government people and it's your money by it, and you have to take taxi away. As you drive go down the road, the taxi man look like he want to kill you off. You're dropping at some bump where you wonder is where you going, like it. You drive on road where it come like it's a sea upon, like you're there in a boat. That is how the Jamaican roads stay. While these guys just do what they want to do. Corruption is at its highest level. You hear them say Jamaica corruption mark 5 years ago is the same thing now. Then if it is 5 years ago, the corruption mark still there, so no. It not. How is it that the government has say them come for weed out corruption? Weed out which corruption? What corruption them are weed out? Them know if you find the youth them at Spanish Town. Yeah, them know if you find them, but the man who them a drink liquor with and a ha with them no know nothing how them can get rid of them people there. See them find bully pack gun the other day. In a less than a week, I think them find about 40 or 50, 90 gun or something like that with no bullet. You think there's some little guy I bring that in here? A contacts do that, you know. Contacts. And I bet you any money, say the man who responsible for that, him have one of them house in one of them high-rise building there with security guard at the gate. And sometimes you go to see two politicians go check him. No, sir. I tell you, sir. Some call it Spanish Town, but prison oval, dead there. But when you go to prison oval, you see any politician in there? No politician not there. When you go a GP, you see the politician in there. No politician not in there. Yet still, them who bring up case against scamming and scheming. No. So you have politicians who are involved in the craziness we are going on. Them know that. But what? Them shut them mouth and go on do the wickedness and the cruelty to the people them. Yes, Ian.
Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Yeah, man, me that try call back. I get a warm time. I don't know if the powers that be cut me off or whatever.
What powers that be? Stop your conspiracy madness, man. No power that be no cut you off, man.
No, man. I don't know the phone thing, but the engineer call it back. Renewable energy.
Yeah, me know you, but you bring conspiracy say the reason why are you them cut you off.
No, me just say that, come on, man. I don't know why, because they give me a warm time to call back. Me have to call them back and switch back phone and all these things just to get a little.
So what did I say now? Where did I say? Remind me where did I say?
Yeah, Professor. So we talk about two things, because you're gone deep in the corruption in Jamaica, and as a Jamaican, Yeah, I understand the part there, but we were talking about agriculture and agrotech in that space. And you'd ask me, say, like, what we can do with that. So, like, you know, I think, you know, Muta, the perception and the mindset is where the problem is, you know. And the people used to just farm land and subsistence living, and we could have lived and we could have take care of ourselves, and we live organically and we live a long time and a healthy life. I know that the corruption come with them spraying the gram and all kind of things and killing the soil and killing the land. It's a very bad thing. And Jamaica reaching a stage, and it's not just Jamaica, it's just like, you know, technical, industrial, agriculture. It's the way the world is running with Monsanto and things. But we don't really have to do that. As an engineer, there's things we can do. And I do renewable energy engineer. There's like solar, there's hydro. I spoke to you before. There's water under the ground. Jamaica have a cockpit country where water is running down on the land in the rivers, and we can tap those resources. We can use them for farming. You can put in turbines. You know, they have low-head turbines now in a motor where you don't have to put in a bigger, you don't need $1 million. You can put in a little thing in our river if you have water run by you and generate 1 kilowatt, 1,000, 2,000 watt. Get some energy.
How many people do that in Jamaica?
Yeah, and it's a good thing. And then we can, you know, sustain ourselves and be resilient, because we really need to move back to the farming because that's essential, and water and those type of things. And I hear you talk a lot about it. And we really do need to care about those things and be organic, you know, not just eat the food, but eat the healthy food that can help you, because those microbes and those different things in your body, you know, we need to build up the immune system and be healthy. Not just, you know, sometimes we eat a lot of things, but they're garbage. It's like poison. We're not getting things, and sometimes we need to get back to those basics while we're doing those things. So there's a lot of things you can do. There's wind turbines, there's solar, those little low-head, you know, micro turbine. You can get them cheap and run in a little river or stream. Give yourself some little power. Try to figure out how you can come off a GPS, get some little lithium-ion battery, back up some things. You know, be self-sufficient, be independent, because we really need to move to that space, because Garvey was telling us that. And then even if we look at the world and even say Africa, if we can't take care of ourselves in Jamaica or America or anywhere we at, how can we go to live in a better space to be self-sufficient? Because we have to come after them, you know. Because it's Burkina Faso and Mali and these places, we are trying to broke out of that thing there. And Jamaica is a slavery system, you know. I don't really want to touch upon it, but Jamaica is very disappointing to me as a Jamaican, with the corruption. It's coming like Italy with a mafia and use up the people thing. So people want to move independently, try to reduce GPS, try to live a healthy life and a wholesome life. But your mindset and your perception is what's really important. You know, Mota, I think we're not thinking the right way. We don't respect ourselves and love ourselves, brethren. And that's the problem. You know, yeah, money and this and that, and music industry and all these things, but the corruption is internal. Why we don't respect ourselves? You know? I feel like that's a problem. We don't respect ourselves, brethren. You know, we run down all kind of things and money and vanity and all these kind of things. But where's the love for yourself, brethren? Where's the love? You know, we talk about Marcus Garvey and all these people and these things, but you can't really look at a Marcus Garvey or anything if you don't look at yourself or love yourself. And no matter how, you know, I'm a big man. I'm going to say the engineering thing and help all the youth, but I think like the best thing, Mota, we could have showed some little youth and some big people is the respect of self and life. We're not there forever. It's like the whole of we in the checkout lounge, you know, just a wait for the flight to come to go in a one different realm. So the time where you have on earth. What you really want to do with that? You know, Mota, what we really want to do with that?
All right, we have to take a break. Before we go back to the call, Vivian just sent me this message from the same housing trust. Them say, social housing is available. This person would call, she said, you can check with the Ministry of Labour, check with the MPR councillor, and also agencies like Food for the Poor. So that is really the advice. Social housing is available. Check with the Minister of Labour, MPR council, and also agencies like Food for the Poor. That is how you can get a house now that your budget kind of thin out. You have somebody on the phone?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I'm still there, General. You can hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Yeah, man. Give thanks to you, Muta, and IRA FM, and over the years, listen to you from, you and the little butterpan and all these things. And, Muta, really and truly to all the people, because, I depend on some radio station and different programs. And this morning, I listened to you last night, and I tell the people what you was reiterating with the ambassador from Africa and about how them are treated in Africa. And you mentioned the land issue and certain things.
USAID, where them lock off. The USAID.
Yeah, the USAID. And Trump don't really care because we don't really want that. We don't really want that guy coming like some little band-aid on a big wound, and then we have to look at it strategically and see like it's a land, and then how can we really connect? Because Marcus Garvey said, you're going to give up a continent for an island. Jamaica is beautiful. I love Jamaica. But, Africa, are we orphan children that don't really love our mother and respect Mama Africa? I want every African to know them, I love them and respect them, and hope one day we can make that connection to my youth, my grandchildren, Muta. It's very important, Muta, I think out of everything else and all of the things I achieve in a life and I'm doing is the perception and the mindset. Stop letting people lead us and these politicians and these crime and these music. I heard you bring in a nice thing with a brethren last night and talk about the music thing too and how these youth are perceiving it because, Muta, I ghetto and they escape from the ghetto, from the slums, and you make money and you would do anything, Muta. You would sing anything and say anything to get out and be popular and make that thing there. But is that thing there really good? Enough youth now really think about classical music and things that are going to live on from them because they're hungry. And a hungry person is a hungry person. And, as a Jamaican Muta, I think we're so important in the world. And people look up to us so much, brethren. And youth them, no matter what we have got through, Africa, the whole of the world, the U.S., they really look to Jamaica, They look to you and Cabo and things what's going on in yard to the positivity to give an inspiration and a vibes. And Jamaica really needs to realize that. Because you see, we did done and set the trend already with Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey and all of the music and the things we're doing. And that's what's really important. They're looking up to us. And we need to set a good example.
All right, we have to close on now because 3 times I come back to you. 3 times I come back to you.
I give thanks, my Lord, and, keep up the good work. It's always an honor to talk to the eye.
All right.
And we respect the movement. Yeah, my Lord.
No. At that time of the day again, we'll present the African names. We'll start with the female names. Afolabi, Afolabi, A-F-O-L-A-B-I, A-F-O-L-A-B-I. Afolabi means child of high status. Child of high status. Amara, Amara, A-M-A-R-A, Amara means grace. Grace. Abimbola, Abimbola, A-B-I-M-B-O-L-A, Abimbola means rich child. Rich child. Furaha, Furaha, F-U-R-A-H-A, Furaha means delight. So that's Afolabi, A-F-O-L-A-B-I, means child of high status. Amara, A-M-A-R-A, means grace. Abimbola, A-B-I-M-B-O-L-A, means rich child. And Fura, F-U-R-A-H-A, means delight. Male names, Shidike, C-H-I-D-I-K-E, Shidike. Shidike means God is strong. God is strong. Jawara, J-A-W-A-R-A, Jawara, means love of peace. Jawara, lover of peace. Tariq, T-A-R-I-Q, Tariq, to take action. Zubiri, Z-U-B-E-R-I, Zubiri, means strong. So that Chidike, C-H-I-D-I-K-E, Chidike means God is strong. Jawara, J-A-W-A-R-A, Jawara means love of peace. Tariq, T-A-R-I-Q, Tariq, to take action. And Zubiri, Z-U-B-E-R-I, Zubiri, means strong.
Yeah, Motor.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, I returned that this I call from Cane River, St. Andrew.
The who?
The thunder from up in a Cane River, St. Andrew.
Okay.
You know about the waterfall, eh?
Yeah, I know the waterfall, man.
All right, that's what I call you from right now.
Where you have beard?
No, me work, you know.
Yeah, where you down there?
Me landscaping and water the flowers and take care and security and everything.
Okay. All right, that good.
Yeah.
That good.
Keep the place in a one order.
Yeah. So them have only tourists to come around there. Them have tourists come around there, right?
The topic have more been to you. Want to reparation with them for PI and free up Jamaica. Make people, make the man and the woman them can live good.
I mean, want to do reparation. Them now work on reparation all over the place, man.
But me not hear them talk about it. The liar them talk about it from the ear make we know what go on because me want some of my money, you know.
Well, you want some of the money?
Yeah. The reparation, I mean, rebuild and fix up and pay money for the damage that them do better.
Well, I don't know who for send you to forget some of the money. That's the problem.
All of the government, them including it from England, Germany, Spain, the whole of them, Canada, America, and them involved in the slave trade, you know.
Yeah.
So we know who them are. So the government not to go like them stupid and ask for the money. And ask for the reparation and rebuild the place.
Yo, you have people that work on it, you know. You have people that work on it.
Yeah, but more talk about it. No, the only work. More action. Action speak louder than words, you know, brother.
Yo, listen to me, I say. Because you just say you want to hear. You say you want to hear, that means you want them talk. I'm not telling them I work on it, they're not no action. If me tell them I work on it, I mean say them action. If you say you want to hear it, that means you want them talk.
So you're sure about that, Motor?
And they are coming and say action speak louder than word. Action speak louder than word, yes. But you want them talk and tell you what them are doing and what them not do.
The people them to live good in Jamaica and stop the fussing and fighting. So reparation is a part of it too.
Yeah, well, everybody know that, and that's why I'm telling them I work on it. Whosoever I work on it, I work on it.
I'm serious now. St. Andrew, I call from here, up in the hill now. I'm serious. I want some of the money. And then for that thunder talk to you, a.k.a. Marvin Brown. I'm not fighting for people.
So if you don't get none of the money, where you going to do?
What you mean when I go to do?
Money, if you don't get none, where you going to do?
Think positive, you know? I forget money.
No, all right, may I ask you, if you don't get none of the money, where you going to
do? Positive thing I go to do.
Okay, all right.
I may not think negative.
All right, sir. All right, give thanks, yeah?
One over here.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mute, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, greetings to Iris and your listener.
I give thanks.
Yeah, last week I called and asked for a number to talk to you with the operator given, but I try calling in the week and I don't get it at all. Seems like it's not working.
No, man, my number work, man. Where I say?
A 426 number.
Eh?
But me
No,
know.
669 is my number. No, 69 is my number.
Unless me get it wrong.
Will you get it wrong because no 69 is my number?
Eh?
Eh?
So, oh, me can get it again.
You have to go try the operator again.
All right.
No 69 is my number, all right?
So, when are the best time to call you? If me get it.
The best time to call me?
Yeah.
Bright daylight.
All right.
In the middle day. Yesterday, the last closing moment. Yes, Shane.
All right, so yeah, man, I beg you a minute or two for just highlight a little thing up by my community. So may I speak for myself, and while nobody now appoint me, I figure may I speak for everybody up in my community and my area. So I live just above the airport up at Boscobel there, so you have an area them called Boscobel Heights, and further up now you have Hills of Boscobel. And that is a housing scheme. So we see where Hills of Boscobel housing scheme and Boscobel Heights are on the Spark program website for road development, for fix the road and give away some good road up there. Because the road them up there terrible. So Mr. Bobby Montague, Robert Montague, he's the MP for Western St. Mary who control up at that area there. And as we know, him are the Jamaica Labour Party representative. And we have Mr. Fitzroy Wilson, who is the councillor for the Boscobel area up there. So. And him there on the other side, on the green side. So recently, we see where some works they done on a little section of the road. Just as you come up in a Boscobel, there, so you have one roundabout and a little road will lead go down to one plaza. And we see that road there recently, just less than a week now, paved off properly. We see equipment did come and thing, and the road there well paved off. And it's a wonderful thing because, as I say, it serves a little plaza area where the plaza serve the community and things. So we don't have to left out of the community to go to a supermarket and rare to go out on the highway and thing. But, you see, because we know, say, all the politics go and whatever, and because we know, say, Mr. Montague over on the green side, yes, so, and Mr. Wilson over on the orange side, yes, so. Sometimes we know how the thing go and the politics go and maybe eye to eye no see and all these things, and then we the people now left, feeling dejected. So we just want to note that we see where we, the members of the Hills of Boscobel housing scheme, are on the Spark program for road improvement and development. And so we want to put it out there to Mr. Montague, and we want to put it out there to Mr. Wilson, that however which way them for see eye to eye and come together and get the road done for the residents up at Boscobel Heights and Hills of Boscobel. We are asking, please, sirs, yeah man, it within enough power, and we're waiting and we're looking and we're expecting, because we see we're on the website for that development. And so me just say it out there and put it out there that them know so the people see what is happening, and we are wait and expect our turn.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man.
I hope some...
So we hope the ears them here, even if them not here, we hope the ears them here, we can pass it on to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, a long time I know about Bobby Montague.
Yes, man. Them are the MP for Upper Western St. Mary there, and
I hope the same uncle live too. don't know because we don't hear about him again.
We don't hear about him uncle again, but yeah, man, you know, people up in a Western St. Mary here.
Hear about him.
Yeah, man, because him keep him little thing, them and him do it. You know how the politics go and things. Yeah, man, them always are try to make themselves present. But as I say, we in a particular way where MP is a green man and the councillor is an orange man. So we don't know. We want to make sure so that them can coordinate the thing so that we
make
know
it fix.
Yeah, man. So we no suffer. No fall out.
All right, we want to yell up Miss Stewart, you know. Miss Stewart, and we want to yell up Shane as usual. And we have a Miss Gail, the telephone operator. I don't know these people. You know, come down and come spend all that 3 days.
That would be Mr. Yeah, man. You have
Mr. Gail
out there. Yeah, man.
Oh, is that Mr.?
Yeah, man.
All right. See what I mean now?
Yeah, man.
I have to come down and come introduce myself and get introduced to all of the new staff there because every time I come down, they have to ask, so who you? You know, so, yes. Okay. We want to give thanks to the moment. We'll be back here Wednesday night with this cutting edge.
And now the details. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says any credit to the People's National Party (PNP) could get for contributing to Jamaica's fiscal discipline has been wiped out. On Tuesday, during the budget debate, opposition leader Mark Golding argued that it was a previous PNP administration which was responsible for the policies and the programs that set Jamaica on a sustainable fiscal path. Mr. Golding said the current Jamaica Labour Party administration is merely continuing the PNP's work. In making his contribution to the budget debate this afternoon, Holness said the PNP created debt crises. The Prime Minister, however, acknowledged that the PNP took steps to address the issues after the JLP made the first steps. He said the JLP administration continued the steps and completed them.
Let me give a fair and balanced characterization of the historical development of the Jamaican economy. The PNP, through bad policy decisions, created the second debt crisis. They created the first one as well. The JLP took the first fundamental steps to address the problem. The PNP contributed and built on those steps, and the JLP further built on those steps and completed the reforms. While we acknowledge the work of the PNP in the national effort across administrations, any political credit they should get for contributing to the solution is totally wiped out because they are the ones whose bad policy caused the problem in the first place. To their true bipolar nature, the PNP wants to claim paternity after causing the mother, the people, so much hardship.
He said the PNP is not the father of fiscal discipline. Mr. Holness said that distinction belongs to former JLP leader and Prime Minister Bruce Golding.
This leader of the opposition is a man of convenience, flip-flopping between prudence and popularity when it suits him. 1 minute he disowns the child of fiscal discipline, and then the next he claims the child of fiscal discipline. The mother remembers the pain of FinSac and the high interest rate policy, the largest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich, and she knows that she cannot trust this worthless man. So the DNA test was done. The DNA test was done. The results are in. When it comes to 15-year-old fiscal discipline, PNP, you are not the father. Yes, your name call, but it is another Golding that is the father.
And the Prime Minister has emphasized that Jamaica cannot afford to repeat the economic mistakes of the past, particularly when it comes to managing inflation. Speaking in the budget debate in Parliament, Holness reflected on the periods of high inflation that plagued the country in previous decades, which had significant impacts on the cost of living for Jamaicans. Mr. Holness pointed out that under his administration, inflation has been kept at a historically low 5.5% 5%, the lowest since 1972, despite the global economic challenges post-COVID. He stressed that the government's focus remains on correcting past missteps while working to secure a more stable economy.
I don't like to dwell on the past, but I find myself having to correct the problems of the past while at the same time dealing with the current challenges and creating new legacies for the future. We cannot lose the battle for the minds of the people of Jamaica. Otherwise, we are at risk of having the people who made the mistakes of the past repeat them. The average annual inflation under my administration has been 5.5%, the lowest under any administration since 1972. This is within the inflation target of 4 to 6%, despite the effect of global inflation resulting from the post-COVID supply chain shocks. Period of highest inflation in Jamaica's history was under the PNP administration of 1989 to 2007. During that period, inflation averaged 18.5% per year, resulting in cumulative inflation of 2,249%. A better way to understand it is that in 1980, a loaf of bread cost less than $1. In fact, it cost about 50 cents somewhere around. But in 2007, it cost $130. You know how much inflation that is?
Meantime, the Prime Minister has indicated that Jamaica is safer now than it was 20 years ago. He said the country is expected to continue seeing a reduction in murders.
The 2024 Christmas season was the safest in 20 years, with just 6 murders recorded during the Christmas week. Since 2024, the country has seen a sustained decline in murders, culminating in 47 murders in February 2025, the lowest monthly total in 25 years, and a 43% reduction compared to February 2024. If you were to compare between February 2022 and February 2025, murders have declined 55%. Additionally, major crimes as a whole, including murders, shootings, rape, robbery, and break-ins, have declined by 21%, reaching the lowest level since disaggregated data collection began in 1999. Jamaica is now safer than at any point in the last 20 years.
And the Prime Minister has commended the police and customs agency for their efforts which prevent the entry of illegal weapons. He was reacting to reports that 30 firearms and over 100 rounds of ammunition were seized during a joint operation at a warehouse on Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston on Tuesday. This is the second major gun seizure in recent weeks. In January, 66 firearms along with over 4,000 rounds of ammunition were seized in Newport West, Kingston. The operations were conducted by officers from the Customs Agency and the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. Mr. Holness said the successes of the police and customs result in part from the government's provision of resources and equipment to the entities, including cargo scanners being used at the island's ports of entry.
We note that most illicit weapons which fuel gang violence enter Jamaica through formal ports of entry. To improve our ability to secure this channel, we have been investing in advanced scanners and enhanced security protocols at all customs, at all areas in Jamaica Customs. And the result is evidenced by major gun finds at our ports in recent times, including yesterday. I would like to acknowledge the Jamaica Customs for their increased vigilance and generally commend the security forces and our partners for increased cooperation, intelligence sharing, which has yielded great results. Every weapon and ammunition kept off our street is potentially a life saved. Additionally, we are finalizing the Customs Mutual Assistance Agreement with the United States, which will enable even further and greater intelligence sharing to strengthen our port security and protect our national and economic interests.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness making his contribution to the budget debate in Parliament today. The third man fatally shot by police during an alleged confrontation in St. James has been identified. Dead is 29-year-old Delaney Duncan of Lilliput. Duncan was fatally shot in his community this morning. 2 other persons were fatally shot by cops during separate incidents yesterday. They are 29-year-old Joshua Tyrrell and 52-year-old Andrew Morris White. Tyrrell was fatally shot in Salt Spring, while White was killed in Albion Lane, Montego Bay. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is probing all 3 fatal shootings. Assistant Commissioner Hamish Campbell said the incidents pushed the number of people fatally shot by members of the security forces since the start of the year to 72. Mr. Campbell said no body-worn camera was used by the police during the incidents.
INDECOM are investigating all 3. The scenes are still being investigated, especially the one from this morning. The officers have provided an initial account. 2 of those matters are search warrants, and the warrants have been provided to INDECOM, and further questions will take place regards to the planning of those operations. None of them had body-worn cameras, either the 2 planned operations nor the spontaneous matter which occurred in Albion Lane. So investigations are very much ongoing on, and if anybody saw, witnessed or heard or has any information in respect of those shootings, then INDECOM will listen to those matters and keep them confidentially.
Assistant Commissioner of INDECOM, Hamish Campbell. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Camilla Johnson-Smith, said the government is confident that the Cuban medical program is a legitimate bilateral cooperation program, not an example of human trafficking. Her statement follows the decision of the United States to impose visa sanctions against government officials of countries that participate in Cuba's overseas medical missions. The USA described Cuba's program as forced labor. Jamaica's medical cooperation program with Cuba has been in place since 1976 and has operated under agreements that have been upheld by successive administrations over the years. In light of the U.S. policy, concerns have been raised about how Jamaica's continued participation in the Cuban medical missions could affect its relationship with the USA. In a statement today, Mrs. Johnson-Smith said a review of the program had been initiated well before international scrutiny had commenced. She expressed confidence that while improvements would be made to the administration of the program, it could not be found to involve human trafficking.
Given that the MOU had expired last year, the government of Jamaica had already begun a review process even before any international concerns were raised. So while we have identified a few areas for alignment with our own overseas labor programs and how they are administered, we are confident that the Cuban program is a legitimate bilateral cooperation program, not an example of trafficking.
She said talks continue with the relevant stakeholders, and it is hoped that there will be a positive outcome.
Jamaica's non-adversarial handling of this matter reflects not only our practice of diplomacy, but the strength of our bilateral relationships with both Cuba and the United States of America. Our structured process of review and engagement is progressing well, and we remain confident in the integrity of this program. We continue to engage diplomatically, including discussions which I held with the Cuban foreign minister, the current head of the U.S. Embassy, with whom both Minister Tufton and I and our teams met. And of course, as between CARICOM foreign ministers, as you would be aware, we have had discussions. We've exchanged perspectives, and we are seeking to ensure the best understanding and outcomes of this matter.
Foreign Affairs Minister Camilla Johnson-Smith. The National Commercial Bank, NCB, said it's aware that some customers island-wide are having issues accessing automated banking machines, ABMs. The bank says some ABMs are temporarily unavailable due to a technical issue. It said it's working to resolve the issue as soon as possible. Chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, FCJ, Littleton Shirley, has expressed relief that the Morant Bay Urban Centre in St. Thomas was not affected by a fire yesterday. There was initial public concern that the fire was at the centre, which is being developed by the FCJ. The fire broke out at an adjoining property near the centre around 3 p.m. Firefighters battled the blaze and brought it under control last night. Speaking with RFM News, Mr. Shirley lauded the fire brigade for its quick response.
all the fires are external to us, but bothering us. The fire brigade has been able to control the fire. I must thank the fire brigade and JPS for their quick response to controlling the fire.
Chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, Littleton Shirley, the Urban Center is a $6 billion project which is being touted by the Prime Minister as a game changer for St. Thomas. Businesses are to occupy 30% of the space.